Welcome to Straight Outta Scripture, a nod to my West Coast roots, and a daily dive into who God is and to who we are in Him. Today we are going to discuss Eve. We often think of Eve's temptation as a simple act of obedience. She ate the fruit, sin entered the world, but let's look at it differently. Eve wasn't just tempted by the fruit, she was tempted by the idea that God was holding something back from her. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 1, the serpent didn't start by attacking God's rules, he attacked God's character. Did he really say, he asked? The real temptation wasn't just about eating the fruit, it was about doubting God's goodness. The serpent made Eve believe that if she took things into her own hands, she could have more than what God had given her. He convinced her that God's limits weren't for her protection, but for her restriction. And this is the root of so many of our struggles today. We often find that we feel that what God provides isn't enough. We wonder, what if there's something better? So, like Eve, we reach beyond what God has given, thinking that fulfillment lies just outside of His boundaries. But the truth is that the moment we step out of God's will, we find freedom, but separation, just as Eve and Adam did. The tragedy of Eve's story isn't just that she ate the fruit, but it's that she traded intimacy with God for the illusion of something better. And that's the same lie we still fight today, that we can find a life apart from God and God's wisdom. The question I want you to think about is, do we trust that God gives us enough, or will we keep grasping for things that were never meant to satisfy us? Hopefully we choose to trust in God. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and God bless you. I'll talk to you soon.